Leeds boxing promo. We're down here in Doncaster with the champ. Hayden, how are you doing, pal?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's all just happened so fast. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's really it yet. It's just like I think it's weird. I felt like the belts were already mine. I've gone over it that many times in my head.
Yeah.
That I felt like tonight was just always gonna end like this. It's weird. I just envisioned it that many times that the outcome was never going to be any different than what happened. Like I said, I thought it might have been a little bit later. I didn't expect it to be as early, but I envisioned that happening. But now I'm over the moon, man. Just to see everyone there so happy. That's why I do it.
Fresh off a second round stoppage. Like you sort of alluded to it then, but you didn't think it was going to be so quick, or it was, or.
Yeah. Well, we know nothing about this kid, so obviously James Atkins had 9 fights, but there was no footage whatsoever on YouTube or on the internet, so we knew absolutely nothing about him. So I was going into this a bit blind. That's why I almost didn't expect it to happen so early, because I almost wanted to go out there and have a look for a couple of rounds and then work him out and then go to work. But it ended up happening a lot earlier than expected. I'm not complaining though.
Don't get paid for overtime,
exactly.
Mate. You've got to be happy with that performance tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I can't wait to watch it back. But no, I'm really happy with it. Everyone's happy. Dave's happy, and if Dave's happy, that's the main thing to me. As long as Dave's happy with the performance, then I'm happy with the performance. So.
What did you make of Atkins tonight?
Didn't really get much chance to make much of him, to be honest. But seems a nice lad.
What was the game plan going into the fight tonight?
Just a box. It was literally just a box, get behind my jab, and like I said, we knew nothing about him. So the game plan was just go in there and do what I do, which is box, use my speed, use my feet, my reflexes, and then whatever happens will happen, and things will fall into place. Like I said, it happened sooner than we expected, because we wanted to just go out there and box for a couple of rounds, but the shot ended up landing earlier than we thought, and we got the job done earlier. So.
Now, congratulations, mate. That was absolutely class. You had massive support out there tonight. The roof came off the place, you know. That must mean a lot.
Mate, it's class. Like when I was stood just before the ring walk, I was stood behind the stage, and as soon as I heard him announce my name and everyone started screaming, just had a smile on my face, and the nerves just seemed to go, and I just seemed to like fall into like a nice place, and it's nice to have that kind of support. Like these people aren't fans that have heard of me on social media and coming to watch. Each and every person that's bought a ticket tonight is a friend or family. I know every single one of them personally. So it means so much to me to be able to bring these sort of nights to these kind of people. I saw just to see like the smiles and happiness on everyone's face.
Yeah.
It makes it so much worthwhile. And like I say, I know every single one of them people out there personally, and that's why after the fight it takes so long to try and go around everyone, because they're spending their hard-earned money to come and watch me and support me every fight. I want to. The least I can do is try and see them and try and just say thank you personally. But they're amazing. Every fight, absolutely amazing.
Would you like to say a message now to the fans who came to see you tonight?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much to everyone. Like I said, it's been from the start of my career, from my debut. It's been amazing support, and they've followed me. They followed me all over. I mean, this is my 22nd fight, still on the small hall, and they're still buying tickets to come and watch me. My ticket sales are still 22 fights in. It's still amazing, and these people spend their hard-earned money. I'm an active fighter, and I'm fighting quite often, and they come to every fight, and honestly I appreciate it so much, and that's why I do it, man. That's why I push so hard and dedicate my life to it so much, because I'm not doing it for me. I'm not only doing it for me, I'm doing it for them as well. And if I cut corners and I don't do it properly, I'm not only letting myself down, I'm letting all them down as well. They're paying their hard-earned money to come and watch me. I want to do my best for them.
And you did, mate. With performances like that, you know, it's pure entertainment. It's fantastic, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's championship performances. Do you know what I mean?
I'm happy, man, because obviously my career's moved slowly, and it's been frustrating for people coming to watch. Obviously, they've had to see my career move slowly. I had the lack of amateur experience, so I've had to move through the ranks and take my time, and it's starting to pay off now.
Yeah.
So the fights now are starting to be proper.
Yeah, well, it's
And
for meaningful titles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they've been patient with me, which I'm grateful for, and now it's about to pay off, and we're going to have some exciting nights. I think tonight's the start of an exciting journey, man.
I think you made a statement tonight.
I think so, yeah. Because obviously I've had a fair bit of stick in my career. Obviously, I've had a lot of steady fights, and obviously tonight only 20. I've had 21 fights coming into tonight, only 2 stoppages. Obviously, it speaks for itself. Not a big puncher, blah blah blah. But I hope tonight I've proven to people that I'm ready now to really push on, and I think now the fights are getting good, the opponents are getting better. I think they'll bring a better version out of me, and the stoppages and the good performances will start coming now.
100%, because you sort of touched on it then. The guys you're fighting before, no disrespect, but these journeymen, they know what they're doing. They know how to ride a shot, they know how to tuck up, they know how to survive. But when you get in with someone like Atkins, who's going to come, who's going to throw, you're going to get them openings, you're going to get them opportunities.
Exactly, mate, yeah. And that's the thing, like, when you're boxing these journeymen, they're so smart. That's what they do for a living.
Of course they do.
They don't get punched for a living. So when they're not giving you nothing, there's no gaps, there's no openings for you to create anything. But without them, you wouldn't get prospects like me coming through the ranks, because I needed them to build the experience and build up the confidence in myself to put on the performances like tonight. So it's a catch-22. We need them in boxing.
Of course we do.
And now I'm ready to, like you say, you get these proper fights, and then when you're both in there trying to beat each other, that's when the openings start to come, and that's when I box my best. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what's next.
I mean, you're learning on the job, Joe. And you've got a great team around you with Dave and, you know, the whole team.
Yeah. See, that's the good thing about it. I'm learning on the job, and there's no pressure really. Tonight was the dream. Like, when me and Dave first started training on that patio 6 years ago, the dream was to win a professional title, and tonight we've won 2. So that's a dream come true. Anything from whatever happens after tonight is a bonus. So you know, like, the exciting thing about this journey is I've not come into it with expectations. I've come into it just like almost winging it. There's no ceiling. There's no, like, we've not come into it saying I'm going to achieve this or achieve that. We've just come into it saying we're just going to give it a go and see what happens. So it's exciting, man. Every fight I just improve, and the ceiling just keeps getting higher and higher. And who knows, man? But tonight the dreams come true. So anything after tonight's just a bonus.
No, absolutely fantastic performance, mate. What's next? Ideally, when would you like to be out next?
As soon as possible. I love fighting, man. I love boxing. I love training. I'm going to have a weekend eating myself stupid. Come Monday, I'm going to feel a big fat pig and just want to get back in the gym. So listen, after tonight, all I want to do is get back in the gym. Like that gets you excited to want to do it all again. So now I just want to box as soon as possible. I should hopefully have a big announcement coming soon for my next fight. So hopefully in the next coming weeks we should have that announcement, and I should be boxing pretty quick turnaround, hopefully.
What would you like to take away from tonight, Joe? Apart from the 2 belts.
That's what I was going to say, actually. The words right out of my mouth. You know what? It's nice just to. I've had people come up to me tonight and say, like, I didn't know you were capable of that, or I didn't know you could do that. Like, where's that come from? And I think it's nice because I've been known for just being a steady boxer, and it's nice now to get that sort of respect off people almost. Hopefully, I've put a bit of respect on my name now as a boxer, as a fighter. I want people to come away from this and say, you're pretty good, like Joe Hayden. And like I said, I've achieved my dream tonight. I've won 2 professional titles, so yeah, just over the moon with that, really.
Now you made a statement tonight. I think the fuse has been lit, and you know the sky's the limit now. Keep momentum. I mean, you've been very active, haven't you? You know, you've been very active.
Yeah, but like I needed to be though. Like obviously, I had 4 amateur fights with Dave, so like that's nothing. I know 11-year-olds that have had 4 amateur fights in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So no experience whatsoever. I've had my experience driving up and down the country with Dave, sparring absolutely anyone, and boxing. I had 9 professional fights my first year as a pro. We were just boxing all the time.
Super active.
Yeah, but I needed to be to get that experience, to be under them lights for real and do it for real. Because it's all right doing it in the gym, that's one thing. Doing it for real is a completely different thing. And tonight, I feel like I've finally shown a glimpse of what I'm capable of in the gym.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can just carry this momentum forward now and just keep pushing on, and hopefully, like I said, put a bit of respect on my name now, and people can look at me and think, pretty decent fighter, to be fair.
No, I think you're more than that, mate. I think you've definitely put some respect on your name. You came to boxing late, Joe. What made you want to get into boxing? What made you start boxing?
I had a skills bout when I was 11 years old, and then I just packed it in because Mum basically said football or boxing. So I was a kid. You wanna knock about with your mates as a kid. So I chose football, and I was football mad as a kid anyway. I ended up packing football in when I was 18 years old, and because I was always in and out of boxing gyms, like in the off season of football, as a kid growing up and as a teenager, I'd always go to the boxing gym and I'd always be training and sparring, and me and him are always fighting and gardening and stuff. So I've always enjoyed boxing. I've always been in and around it really, and then I just decided, because I fell out of love with football and I'm an active kid, I always wanted to be doing something. So I just thought I'd take myself to a boxing gym and just to keep fit really, nothing major. I ended up getting carded up and had an amateur bout for a local amateur club. I lost that, and then went into lockdown. I started training. He actually went down with Dave first. He trained with Dave first.
Okay.
And then I followed down a day or 2 after, and just been turning up every day since really. Dave will tell you himself, he tried to get rid of me. I was no good back. I thought I was better back then than I think I am now. That's
unbelievable.
Yeah. When I was back then I could barely hold my hands up. I was absolutely dog shy. I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread. Now,
you are the best thing since sliced bread.
No, I don't think I'm nowhere near as good as what I used to be. But now I just sort of fell in love with it. The training, just everything to do with boxing. The individual, like with football, you've got 10 other people on the pitch to pick you up. You can have the best game of your life, but if the other 10 people on the pitch are playing shit, you're going to get beat. Whereas in boxing, it's all up to you, and I like that. I like the individual pressure of it, of you can't cut corners because you get found out in boxing. Yeah. And I like that. I like the individualness of it.
Yeah, there's nowhere to hide out there. It's all on you.
You've got to put it in, otherwise you get found out, and that's what I like.
Yeah. And that's coming to fruition now. What was the amateur club where you started out, Joe?
St Peter's.
Okay.
Yeah. So St Peter's, I only had 1 amateur fight there. I was meant to have another one, but then we went into COVID, and then never went back since. And then started training with Dave, and now we're here.
How did the link up with Dave come about?
We're from the same village.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Dave. He lived about 5 minutes away from me. So we went to school with Danny Morell, if you remember Danny.
Yeah,
Morell.
I do remember Danny Morell.
So we went to school with Danny. He used to knock about Danny, I think. And so Danny messaged Daniel on Facebook and invited him down for a session. And then that's just how it sort of got going, weren't it? Because I think Danny saw that we used to just train in garden and do bits and bobs, pad each other, spar all the time. We were always training in lockdown with each other. I think Danny saw it, so they invited us down, a bit of body sparring and stuff, and then we just kept going down, didn't we?
God, I remember the first time I went down was in Dave's old house in the living room. There was like
radiator.
There was a radiator on. There was pillars in the corner, and there was knocking lumps out. And I thought, what is going on here? It was mental, but you will actually not find a harder working man than this guy. Like, we was watching old videos yesterday of him saying when like we used to both think, oh my God, he's mint, but when you look back on the videos, it just shows like how far you can go if you work hard. He literally just turned up every day and just worked hard. So
I can't even watch them. The videos are horrendous. Mate. I can't watch them. I get a second in and I'm like, oh, I cringe at it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just like I said, it's just hard work, stubbornness. You got to be stubborn in this game, I think.
Of course you
Just got to keep turning up, no matter how hard it gets, no matter, because boxing does get hard, and you get lumps punched out of you, and you get good hidings, but you just got to keep turning up.
Oh, there's easier ways to make a living, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
You must be so proud.
yeah, to be fair, I couldn't put into it. Everyone knows how proud I am of Joe, but from the first day he started watching his first amateur fight, I was proud of him. That was enough, and then watching him turn professional again, that was enough. He could have retired, then I'd have been proud of him. But just seeing what he did, I think for me, it's more knowing how much it means to him. Knowing how much it means to him, just he just makes nights like tonight so much better. That's why. But I know he works hard. I know he ticks every box. So when he's going into these fights, I've seen him in the gym. I know what he can do. I know what he's capable of. So that takes the nerves away. Because I know he trains hard. I know what he can do, and I know he's always going to go and do it. So it takes the nerves away.
Hard work pays off.
It does. And that sort of takes the nerves away from me a little bit as well. Obviously, there's nerves there. But knowing that I've cut no corners in training, knowing that I've done everything properly, it gives me the confidence going into the fights, thinking I've done all I can do, and now whatever happens, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But the nerves are there, but they're a lot less than what they would be if I was mucking about.
Yeah, and you'd not done the things that you're meant to
yeah,
do, and then
yeah,
those doubts
yeah.
creep in, and you think,
Yeah.
well, what if I'd have done this?
Knowing
What if
that
I'd...
I've done it properly gives me more excitement than anything, because this is why we do it.
Yeah.
For nights like this is why we train so hard, and just can't wait to go again, man.
Just before we go, Joe, have you got any advice for any young fighters out there who are looking at you now and wanting to do what you've done and following your footsteps?
Like I said, you got to be stubborn. Just keep turning up, no matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets. Because I promise you now, it gets hard. It gets so hard, but you just got to keep turning up. So many times it might cross your head. You want to pack it in, you want to walk away. There's, like you say, there's so many easier things you can do, but you just got to keep turning up and stick at it, and eventually the penny will drop and it'll all come together. Because if you'd have told me and Dave 6 years ago that I'd be sat here with 2 Commonwealth titles, we'd have fucking snatched your hand off, genuinely. But now, it's like, it was almost expected tonight. It's like, we've worked hard to put ourselves in this position, and that's just through pure hard work, determination and stubbornness. So you just gotta be stubborn and just keep turning up day in, day out, no matter how hard it gets. Just keep turning up.
It seems like boxing in Donny's booming right now.
It's flying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doncaster boxing's flying at the minute. And obviously we've got Terry in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Headlining Sky Sports on Jake Paul's show. Like, there's massive. Doncaster boxing's absolutely booming. Look at Dave. Dave's absolutely flying. His fight's just being announced tonight. It's massive. It's mega. Doncaster boxing couldn't be in a better place. So now it's exciting, man. And it's exciting to have a little part to play in it, and hopefully one day I'll be right up there with the
Guys like yourself are
Doncaster.
putting Donny on the map, mate, and
Hopefully,
you should be proud.
Hopefully, I'm proud to be from Doncaster. It's we've had some good fighters in the past, and we went quiet for a little bit, but I feel like we're really back up there now.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, thanks a lot for your time, Joe. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, mate.
And roll on the next one. Big things to come.
Can't wait, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.